Hola, YouTube. Oh, I have 7 subscribers on YouTube. I cannot believe that. This channel, while it's starting slow, I am grateful to you guys. You 7 that are subscribed to here. If you're from Facebook, hi. We've just started this. If you go to my Facebook page, I'm at 475 friends / followers. I am 25 away from getting up to 500. I am grateful to every single one of you guys that have jumped from here to Facebook or from Facebook to here. I'm grateful. I'm humbled. I'm grateful. Kind of a nice perk about being on Facebook or YouTube is I get to be on Facebook or YouTube at work. That being said, I am grateful. Let's blow 500 followers out of the water on Facebook, okay? If you're on here and you see this video, go to my Facebook page, throw me a follow, so I can do my first 500 followers drawing, okay? But let's get into these guys. I promised yesterday we were going to get into the KM motor string trimmers and stuff. KM means combination motor pieces, okay? KM, these are the motors. We have which way? Curve shaft string trimmer, straight shaft string trimmer. This is a brush cutter. That brush cutter is just basically a straight shaft string trimmer with a blade on the end and a little bigger shaft. But here's the fun thing, guys. There are so much more to these KM units. You've got a reciprocating head here. You've got a straight hedge trimmer. You've got a 0 to 45 degree hedge trimmer. You have a brush head. Yes, for brushing like the rocks and debris off your driveway. There you go. We've got this piece here I like. You can put the Reaper out of business. This is a scythe. So those little suckers that grow up underneath your bushes, that is for that. Trim up underneath the bushes and stuff. Keep that all clean. We have the tiller piece. We have the flower bed redefiner. We have, I can't see it in the bright white light. What is it? The straight sidewalk edger, the curved sidewalk edger, and the pole saw. If I sound a little stuffed up, I'm at the end of my cycle for my allergy medication. So, yeah, I'm a little nasally. I apologize. But the KM units, I have battery and I have gas. Works. I have battery and gas up on the walls. The battery, as long as you ain't doing miles and miles and miles of it, the battery's great. If you're doing miles and miles and miles and deep ditch work and stuff, I suggest the gas. Okay. The battery units, KM200 or KMA200, KMA120, KMA135, KMA80. My pricing up there for all of them are pretty much as the set. You don't get an end. You buy the unit, you buy the battery, you buy the charger as one full price. Now, here's the nice thing about buying the battery sets. If you buy, say, that one there, which has a AK-30 battery in it, you can buy a chainsaw that has an AK-30 battery in it. You can buy all sorts of accessories that run off the AK-30 battery. So you could essentially have a chainsaw, a weed whacker, a blower, all these things that run off an AK-30 battery. This one here I want to say is the AP series. So bigger battery, definitely bigger price. That one right there is $1019 or $1,019 for that one. That $1,019 is the unit, the battery, and the charger altogether. Batteries come a long ways. I love them as a push mower. I really do. I love them as a chainsaw. If you're going to do battery here, as I said, you're not going to do miles and miles and miles of it with that. That is around the house, cleaning up. That's it. Now, if I've said it before, the runtime is based on the full trigger pull for the whole time. Okay, so if it's say that AK-30, yeah, the AK-30, say it runs for 30 minutes. That is 30 minutes full pull. Okay, so 30 minutes might actually be 45 minutes, might actually be 55 minutes. That's enough to get around your house, do around decorative fawn, go around the porch. So, man, I hate when I get to the end of my cycle for my allergy medication. So, if you've got like miles, if you've got ditch, I suggest gas. Now, my suggestion, that nose is plugged. My suggestion always is the KM91. That is middle of the road on power. That's not the homeowner version, which you can actually see that's in the back here. That's not homeowner version. That's on the lowest side, but it's not full-blown send you to space power, okay? 91 is that middle of the road. It will power anything that's on this wall. So 91 is a good starting point for power. A KM91 is $429.99. Now, if you want power to do everything and anything, and you want power, because I mean, like, right here, guys, this right here, that's a blower. So you could get rid of the hand blower, the backhand blower. You could put that thing on. And let me tell you what. Look up on YouTube, KM91R with blower. That 91 has got some power to give when you're using a blower with it. It is ball busting. Go. So, I like to start everybody out with the 91. Now, if you want power for days, you want to remove the grass from the yard, I say go up all the way up to the 131. Of course, you are going to pay. That's $539.99 for that. That's the price of the unit itself. So, you got all sorts of accessories. Let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit. Hang on. All right. So, these first three here. This is a curved shaft string trimmer, which is spring driven. This is a straight shaft string trimmer, which I like the most. And this is a brush cutter. Now, the brush cutter is essentially this, the string trimmer, with a blade on it. So if you got a lot of brush to go through, this is kind of ideal. Now, here's the nice thing about buying this set is you don't have to, because we do sell adapters. We do sell adapters to put a blade on these straight shaft string trimmers. If you're going to do a straight shaft string trimmer, a utilitarian string trimmer, 91R or higher for best power to turn the blade. Okay? So, but it's kind of nice to be able to buy a power unit and have this accessory or wrong direction. This accessory or this accessory. So let's zoom you back out. There we are. It's kind of nice to be able to have that ability to say, oh, well, I need to go clear a ditch. Let me go put my blade on. There you go. Now, right here, I have, sitting right beside me here, this is a paddle brush. You get a lot of acorns in your yard, pine cones in your yard, rocks for winter in your yard. This is ideal. Please don't do the brush on your yard because you're going to decapitate your yard. I'm talking about this one. That one. The paddle brush, which is a rubber paddle, flings all those rocks and everything out of the yard. That 91 has more than enough power to move that sucker fast enough to fling it. But, as I was saying, so we have rubber paddle brush, which is right here beside me. We have the bristle brush, which is right there. See, I'm not even pointing at it. I love trying to figure out how to point at things on here. Now, we also have, this is a reciprocating blade. It has two blades that actually spin on top of each other. Really great for like a lot of bush, a lot of grass. You're not going to do like size of the finger, size of the pinky maybe. But that's really kind of nice. As I said, definitely a blower. 91 with this. Wow. That video was awesome. This is the straight hedge trimmer. So you get a little bit more reach if you add that to a KM unit. Nose is all plugged up. This is the 0 to 45 degree hedge trimmer. So it has a head that can go like this. Really kind of cool. Plus, what's nice is you have this handle. Where are you? This is the handle. So you're getting more handle than this guy does, which means you can reach out longer. Really. My nose is going to drive me nuts today, guys. That's the bristle brush. This guy right here. This is really cool. This is what they call a scythe, an adjustable power scythe. So, what the Grim Reaper has, that big scythe, this is the modern day version of Grim Reaper. So, this goes under all your bushes, under all your fences and stuff, can clean everything down. Really cool. Can go from, if you lay it right out to, I think, 45 degrees, and you can go right under everything. Really cool. The machine above it is the mini cultivator. Your wife like planting flowers and stuff? You really want that. Make short work of any place you put it in. Now this one here, this one's kind of neat. This is the bed redefiner. Now, what that one has is it's got two V blades that are on it. V blades are on it that spin around. That makes like a 45 degree angle around all your flower beds. This is going to drive me nuts. and I'm going to be probably back to normal by Saturday. This is a bed redefiner, FBD-KM, if you want to look it up on Stihl. The bed redefiner has a wheel on the back, works a lot like a string trimmer, or not a string trimmer, the sidewalk edger. Wheel goes on the outside of the flower bed, that blade goes on the inside, you roll right around, cuts all the grass off nice and clean, makes it a really good looking bed. Spins a lot like a sidewalk edger. Has a blade on the inside. Really cool little thing. And of course, I have my two right here. I have my two two sidewalk edgers. I have a straight shaft and I have a curved shaft. Now, we've talked about straight shaft and curved shaft before. Straight shaft is a solid drive shaft. Better torque with it, better energy with it. Curved shaft is a spring-driven shaft. So you can slow that down. You can stop that, which is not good because then your power unit's not going to be happy. So if you've got a lot of overgrowth, my suggestion is a straight shaft. If you're just managing, cleaning, curved shaft. Oh, last but not least, we have, I already talked about the reciprocator. That's right. Right here, I'm pointing at me. We have the pole saw right here. Now, I do have extensions. So that plus that, you're about a little over 6 feet tall, sitting on the ground. Now these extensions up here, sorry, those extensions are about another 3-4 feet. Definitely put you up there. Mind you now, every connection you have a loss of power. Okay? So if you put the pole saw to the power head, good. All the way through. When you put the pole saw and extension and power head, you have a little bit of loss of power on one side, you have a little bit of loss of power on the other side, but it goes all the way through. If you really need to get up there, my suggestion is buy a pole saw. That's good for every once in a while use, things like that. So, where do we go from here? Tomorrow is my day off. I am going to probably blow the hell out of my nose. I'm on, as I said, I'm on the last of my cycle for my allergy medication. So, it's not going to be fun. But other than that, guys, that's the KM units. I like them. I will probably be purchasing them this summer because I do like the versatility, the universalness of the KM. Other than that, guys, that's the video. I love you. Thank you for subscribing. If you want to see more videos, I have other full videos over on Facebook. They're farther down on my feed. But I appreciate you being here. I really do. So tell your other friends, hey, go to YouTube, follow this guy. He's got some good information. Talks about good machines and stuff. But other than that, I'll let you go. I got to blow my nose because it's starting to run. I love you. Keep watching the videos. Keep suggesting this out to your friends. And I'll see you in the next one. But I'll leave you with this. Let's treat each other the way we'd want to be treated. Okay? Just makes life easier. See you in the next one.